This episode is brought to you by Pete's. Few things start your day better than a good coffee. That's why Pete's hand roasts their coffee from a specific selection of high-quality beans. And they don't just put those beans into anyone's hands. Pete's trains their roasters for 10,000 hours so they can master the roast that gives you the most. Pete's Coffee. Coffee for coffee people. Find Pete's online or at your local retailer.
This episode is brought to you by Google. The Google Cybersecurity Certificate provides the necessary skills to begin a career in cybersecurity. Visit safety.google/cyber workforce today.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. Born on this date in 1927, blues harmonica player Earring George Mayweather of Montgomery. Now today we have objections and other reactions to the proposed congressional district maps, a future outdoor music festival, prison costs, and pretty terrifying DUI allegations. I'm Mike Morgan and we're down in Alabama. The first 2 days of this week certainly seemed like a win for Democrats in Alabama and Congress. We saw court-appointed map makers release new congressional district maps that include one majority black district and another that would be at least 48% black, all but handing the party 2 U.S. representatives after the 24 elections. Then we saw the U.S. Supreme Court turn down the state's request that it reverse a federal court decision to toss a much more GOP-friendly map that was drawn up earlier this year. The Alabama Democratic Party acknowledged on the site formerly known as Twitter that now the maps mean an opportunity to elect a second Democrat and help the National Party get back into power in the U.S. House of Representatives. However, Joe Reed, the chairman of the Alabama Democratic Conference, that's the Black Caucus, said the group will be filing an objection to the maps, which he called unconstitutional because they don't go far enough. Now, while District 2 in the proposed maps have voting age populations that are 48 to 50% black, the plan endorsed by the Alabama Democratic Conference has a District 2 that is 54% black. Meanwhile, on the other side, Republican Attorney General Steve Marshall called the new proposals racially gerrymandered. Huntsville Mayor Tommy Battle said the city's working on an outdoor music festival that'll bring the old Big Spring Jam experience back, only bigger, reports AL.com's Paul Gaddis. Battle called it Huntsville's first large-scale music festival. A deal needs to be approved by the city council, but Battle said C3 Presents is expected to promote the festival. Now that's the promo group behind Bonnaroo and Lollapalooza. The venue will be John Hunt Park. Now if you're from elsewhere in the state, you might know the area as the location of Joe Davis Stadium and where they hold the state high school soccer championships. As expected, the cost of the Alabama prison being built in Elmore County has surpassed $1 billion, reports AL.com's Mike Cason. Now, back in October 2021, the plan legislators approved was to spend $1.3 billion on 2 prisons, the one currently under construction in Elmore County and another in Escambia County. State Representative Rex Reynolds, a Huntsville Republican, said there's $1.235 billion that can be used for the Elmore prison, including $400 million from the American Rescue Plan Act. He said the second prison is going to require more borrowing. Now, what is the worst job for someone to perform while under the influence? Airline pilot, brain surgeon? I guess it depends on whether you're flying and what shape your brain's in. But in Madison County, a bus driver transporting Sparkman High School students was charged with driving under the influence after colliding with another vehicle, reports AL.com's William Thornton. Madison County School Superintendent Ken Kubik said the driver failed at least one part of a field sobriety test. No students were injured, and parents were called to come pick them up. Well, thank y'all for listening. We're going to be back here again tomorrow. Until then, y'all come on by and see us on the internet at al.com.